Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, and I take photographs of them and list them on Poshmark and eBay and hopefully sell them for a profit. Today is Friday, February 23rd. I think I forgot to look. And these are the items that sold yesterday. I sold a total of 8 items for a gross sales amount of $211.32. You want to stick around to the end because I will share my total profit for the day. And also I saved the best for last. I didn't really do it on purpose, but it's kind of the way it worked out. But this one's really good. This is a linen top. This is J. Crew and it's Baird McNutt, which apparently that is an Irish linen company. I did a little bit of research because I heard somebody else talking about them after I bought this shirt, and I don't know that Baird McNutt really like it doesn't have like an insane sell-through rate. Oh my goodness. Sell-through rate, at least not right now. It is February. I find that linen, you know, sells better. Not that I don't sell it through the winter, but it does sell better in the spring and summer. So I am starting to sell a lot of spring and summer items, which is great. So the J. Crew Baird McNutt top in linen top in women's has an average sale price of $23.64 and a 19% sell-through rate. See, like that's not super high. But this sold rather quickly. I think I had it listed for $30, and then I have a sale going because February's been really slow, so I have had a sale on, and I think that's helping. Anyway, this sold for $23.97 plus shipping. The buyer paid a total of $29.87, and I bought this at the Bins, the Goodwill outlet, and this was actually on my President's Day Bins haul. So if you haven't checked that out, it's super long. If you like long Bins hauls with sell-through rate and average sale price, yeah, I paid around $2. That's what I put as most of the time as my average cost of goods for the Goodwill outlet. And I forgot to write down how long it has sold. But President's Day was Monday. I went about a week before that, so at the very most it was 2 weeks, but I think it was less than that. Probably shouldn't have put that in the sale, but I don't know, sometimes it's just tricky to keep things out. This is not what's next. Here we go. So these are a lot of 2 shirts. Here's this one. It's pretty fun. It's POL is the brand. I don't know what that means, what it is. I think it's along the same lines as like the Buckle and BKE, that kind of stuff, but I don't really know. So here's the other one. Aren't those fun? They're like very kind of boho-y. I don't know. I think they're fun. Anyway, POL has a, is it POL? Since it's all capitals, that's what I would guess. Has an average sale price of $14.23. That's a used top for one, and a 12% sell-through rate. I had someone was chatting with me and talking about what I do for a living, and I mentioned that I resell things, and she was like, oh, I have a bunch of stuff in my car that I'm gonna take to Goodwill. Do you want it? And I was like, sure. So these were some tops that I pulled out of there and thought, you know what, the sell-through rate isn't great. I didn't even remember the average sale price being more than $10. So I allotted them together. I listed them for, I think, $15, maybe 20, I don't know, somewhere in there. Someone offered me $10, and you know what? This was free inventory for me, and I don't want them in my inventory any longer. They took about 6 months to sell. My profit is $9.80. I do make a little bit of money on shipping because I do calculated shipping, and then eBay gives you, when you do calculated shipping, you get a like shipping rate discount. Yeah. Anyway, this is exactly the same, but different. Same person gave me these. These are BKE. That one's BKE red. And I have a third lot of BKE tank tops that are all size large. These are all mediums. This one's BKE boutique. I don't know. They're pretty cute. I actually was like double checking to make sure this wasn't the same buyer, because I just thought it was weird that they both sold and both on $10 offers. So the sell-through rate on these was even less and worse. So $11.20 was the average sale price on a BKE top, and 9% sell-through rate. So when someone offered me $10 for these as a package deal, sure, absolutely. They paid a total of $18.30. I have no cost of goods. My profit is $9.87. Again, made a little money on the shipping. It's not my goal to make money off of the shipping, but it happens sometimes. So. These are Ground Advantage, so I am just putting them in a poly mailer that I bought on Amazon for cheap. I just find the cheapest ones I can find. Same with, I wrap everything in tissue paper and use a little thank you sticker. This is an Athleta skirt, and it's old. I mean, like, old. It's just a little tennis skirt. Athleta tennis skirts actually have a pretty decent, $16.92 is the average sale price. So it's not, you know, huge, but a 20% sell-through rate. That's better than, you know, 9. This I sold really low. It is a size 0, so it's teeny, teeny, tiny. It's an old style, and it had a few like picks, like flaws in the material that I didn't notice when I bought it. So it sold for $5.70 plus shipping. Super low. I bought it about 6 months ago at a little local thrift store where my cost of goods is usually pretty low. My average cost of goods that day was 73 cents. So my profit is $5.53. Not terrible, considering all the factors there. Let's see. My poly mailers are 9 by 13, I think. And my tissue paper is 20 by 30 if you are interested in knowing that information. This is so cute, I think. This is a little tank top tunic thing. It has this little split detail in the back. How cute. This is the brand J. Jill, which is one of my favorite brands to buy and resell. So a J. Jill tank top tunic, that's what I searched. When I'm searching, I search in Terapeak, which is on the eBay. I'm sorry. I just get distracted and I forget what I'm saying. It's in the eBay seller hub. Across the top, it says research, and then you just go to Terapeak product research in the drop-down menu. I searched J. Jill tank tunic, and the average sale price was $13.81 and a sell-through rate of 18%. I think I had this listed for $30. because I thought it was so cute and knew I would get an offer. And somebody offered me $20 on Poshmark, so I absolutely took that. I bought this at a church rummage sale. There were so many like vintage sweaters at the church rummage sale, but then a few other kind of random things like this tank top tunic thing. It was about 3 or 4 months ago. My average cost of goods was $1.69, so my profit's $14.31.
Hey,
love that. Yes.
Once you're done, can you help me with math? I watched the video, but I do not understand it. It's
sure.
Adding mixed numbers, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, fractions
Adding
are tough. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure. This sold on Poshmark, so I can use any priority shipping apparatus. I'm using legal flat rate envelopes because that's what I have. This is a belt. I love this. There is a YouTuber, and I can picture her, and it's like Thrift Adventure PNW, I think, like Pacific Northwest. I don't know. She does like a weekly ship with me, and she picks up belts all the time. And so I started looking at belts, and I really like them because they're easy. I like easy, and they don't take up a whole lot of space, and they can be worth a lot of money. So I wrote basket weave because that was kind of the the pattern in the belt. And so I searched basket weave leather belt, and that had a average sale price of $25.48 and a 15% sell-through rate. Mine sold for $25 on Poshmark. I think I had it listed at $30, and then there's like a bot that would you like to do these? Thank you. There's like a bot that you can send out offers. I'm a hot mess. Hold on, please. Okay, I'm going to use this time to mention that I do not heavily edit my videos. Sometimes I do. If it is either super loud or obnoxious or compromises the privacy and safety of my children, but I get interrupted all the time, and sometimes a child is trying to talk to me using sign language or ask me questions about school or whatever, but I think that it's important to show a realistic view of what this is. You know, it's not all $50 sales and easy shipping and yeah, it's not all that. I need this when you're done. Okay, now I'm super distracted and have no idea. I bought this at a Salvation Army, the belt. We're talking about the belt again. For the average cost of goods was, I'll take it please, was 67 cents. About 4 months ago, that's where I was. The bot sends out an offer. I think it's 15% is what I have it set at, with a shipping discount. So the offer was $25 with a shipping discount. My profit after fees, the shipping discount, and my cost of goods is $17.31. Wow. Sorry about that. That was insane. Okay, here we go. This is a super fun little tank top. It has like, you know, rips in it, purposeful. This says Graceland, I believe, on it. Super fun. I found like 3 Harley Davidson tank tops at a yard sale at the end of the summer, and they were 50 cents a piece. What? Love it. So Harley Davidson tank tops have an average sale price of $16.50. and a sell-through rate of 16%. Make sure you just do it real nice and neat. Thank you. Let's put it in this. Sold for $20 on Poshmark. I've had it, you know, since the end of summer, about September, but I did just put it on Poshmark, and it sold on Poshmark for $20. That was actually my full asking price. I think I had it listed lower on, like, for 18 or something on, hold on just a second, on eBay, but my profit's $15.50. So turning 50 cents into $15, love it. All right, so I mentioned the, I think we're good there. I mentioned the Thrift Adventure channel. That's one I watch a lot. And somebody asked me in the comments a couple days ago, like, what YouTube videos I watch, and they mentioned a couple that they watch, and I love getting recommendations, especially for smaller YouTubers like me. Like, I think that some of the bigger YouTubers do have information to give us, but the larger they get, the more money they're making from YouTube and the less money they're making from reselling. And so I think that a lot of the value that I glean from YouTube is from smaller YouTubers. It's not to say I don't want to be a bigger YouTuber one day. I don't know. Maybe I don't quote me on that. Anyway, so I was going to share a couple that I really like, and hopefully you will share a couple that you really like. Hold on, I'm not quite ready for that. So let me show you this, and then I'll do that. So this is a coat jacket. It's long, so it would hit me like right at my knees, and I'm on the tall side of average. I'm like 5'8". So anyway, this is like a tapestry. Hold on, please. And this is vintage. It says Habitat Clothes to Live Into. It is made in the USA. I priced this at $100. Hold on, please. I think this is so cool. And it was really hard to find comps. In fact, when I comped it, it said the average sale price was $31.65. The sell-through rate was 56%. So that's going to look like just a few more sold than are actually listed. I listed mine high at $100. Please stop. And somebody offered me $68 this morning, and I was like, sold. I paid $5 for it at a local thrift store about 3 months ago. So my profit ends up being $49.40, which I think is fantastic. So that was obviously my best. I told my husband, I think you're going to put the sticker right there. I think this is the highest sale price I've had in a while, maybe even this year so far, which is not great. It's, you know, I certainly don't mind the $20 and $25 sales consistently, but the higher sales every once in a while definitely help. So my total profit for the day was $139.95, which is fantastic. Definitely the highest I think it's been all year. So that's great. All right, so a couple of my favorites. I already told you Pacific Northwest. What is it? It's Thrift Adventure PNW, I think is her name. One of my very favorites is the Restless Thrifter. Her name is Gretchen. She I think if you like me, you'll like her. She's kind of similar a little bit in style. She shares a lot about sell-through rate and average sale price as well. We tend to sell some similar things. She's kind of going in a different direction right now. But for a while we sold very similar items as well. So it was kind of fun to see. Who else? The Hustle couple, Amy and Dan, they share regular what sold videos. I really like to see the what sold videos because I think that that's a realistic look at what is actually selling versus what people are just buying to resell, because that's just a risk. You know, we don't know for certain that they're actually going to sell. The hauls are so much fun to watch. I do watch a couple like hard goods kind of people, even though I don't sell hard goods. I'm trying to think of ones that are smaller. And there's a couple that like started out small and then they like got really big really fast. So anyway, I'm trying to think. Of course, like the bigger YouTubers, like I really like Becky Park and Lori Tata. Those are probably my two like favorite big YouTubers. McThrifty is another one. McThrifty. I don't know. There are a couple other ones that I really liked that they stopped doing videos, which was kind of sad and a bummer, but I totally understand. I mean, I had to take like a 6-month break at one point. So I totally get it. It can just be a lot. It can be a lot. So, and yeah. So anyway, I would really like it if you shared, you know, 2 or 3 of your favorites in the comments. That way everybody can go check them out, maybe show them some love, maybe subscribe, especially if they're smaller YouTubers. That would be great. I don't know. I think that's all I have to say. Make sure you like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. I do share Ship With Me videos every evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, and that's my goal anyway. So I think that's it. I appreciate you hanging out with me so much. I'll see you soon.